First of all, I can't thank all of you stalwart, rugged individuals enough for sticking around to acknowledge some of these outstanding performers in the state. If nothing else, doing this forum for 3 years has taught me that the state is incredibly creative and innovative. We have solutions every year from both state and local government entities that demonstrate the ingenuity and thoughtfulness and tip of the spear thinking that we like to think embodies a public sector partners forum. So without any further ado, I would like to invite our two masters of ceremonies up. As he's been here the whole day, the agency information officer for Food and Agriculture, Robert Schmidt, and of course, your state CIO, Carlos Ramos. Gentlemen, if you could join me on stage.
So I just had a few words, if I may. So I just wanted to say that I hope you all enjoyed today and had a chance to see the Mobile Government Showcase. So it's an opportunity for the public sector, both local, education, and state, to demonstrate what they can do with mobile technology. I think it demonstrates how we in the public sector can leverage technology to improve services for our constituents. So we're now going to be presenting awards and some certificates. The awards are in the following categories: most innovative, the coolest, the easiest to leverage, the best user experience, and MVP, the most valuable program. So I'd like to introduce Carlos for a few comments.
Okay, thank you. A couple of them. You notice the people that clapped all work at my office, so. So just a couple of things that I wanted to say before we get into the program here. First and foremost, I think one great piece of work that we have to acknowledge is the work of the folks over at Public Sector Partners, Russ Hicks, Sherilyn Hammond, and all of the folks over there. So please. And of course, none of these educational sessions, none of these forums, none of the networking that happens, none of the showcase and the great lunch, none of that would have happened without the generous support of all of the sponsors of the event. So for all of you companies that were sponsors today, I want to thank you as well for your participation and for your generous support. And then finally, I mean, I walked around the showcase too and saw them. There are some pretty cool items to be showcased out there, and so I think picking just 5 out of those is going to be very difficult. But this was overall a pretty good event. How many of you would say that you got something good out of the workshops, something good out of the keynotes, and something good out of what you saw both in the expo as well as the mobile showcase? Can I just hear by a round of applause? Well, thank you. So did I, and I'm really glad that all of you were able to be here, and we're going to move through this quickly because I know the Giants' first pitch is at, what, 5 o'clock? I was trying to see if maybe they'd hook up the big screen over here, but no worries. We'll figure something out. Okay, with that. So do you want to, you read and I'll shake hands?
Okay, for our first category, most innovative application, winner is Every Woman Counts. Check Me iOS. California Department of Health Services. Please show a clap of hands. So congratulations, Department of Health Services.
Robert, let me explain just a little bit about the app.
Go ahead.
Well, gosh, thank you very much. This is a truly an honor to be able to accept this award. So, on behalf of the Department of Healthcare Services, our directorate, our CIO, Chris Cruz, and as always, our team here, we're very honored to basically accept this award. I'm going to turn it over to Monica here, who's from our program, from the Every Woman Counts Cancer Screening Awareness, to kind of talk a little bit about what we did and how we aligned what we were trying to do for the application. So, Monica?
Hi, everyone. I'm Monica Brown. I'm Chief of the Data Management, Evaluation, and Research Unit of the Cancer Detection and Treatment Program, the home of Every Woman Counts, the California site of the National Breast and Cervical Cancer Early Detection Program of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Early detection of breast and cervical cancer means peace of mind for women who test negative, and faster treatment and better prognosis for those who test positive. Major barriers to timely screening include having a healthcare provider and a means to pay for those services, education on the importance of screening, and making and keeping appointments. So the reminder system, like the app ITSD built for us, moved us that much closer to lowering the barrier to making and keeping appointments for our women. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. We'd also like to congratulate the team here who took part of this entire effort. And again, on behalf of the department, along with our directorates, Toby Douglas, Karen Johnson, again, Chris Cruz, we have continued support. And I think without that kind of support, we wouldn't be here where we're at today. So again, we truly thank you. We thank the advisory board, and we thank you for the award. Thank you so much. Russ?
Our next category is coolest application. And the winner is Where's My Peeps? CalPERS.
I'm really sure. So thank you very much for this honor. We appreciate being recognized amongst our esteemed colleagues here. I really wanted to thank our senior management at CalPERS. Our division chief, Tim Taylor, wasn't able to be here today, but we really want to thank them for allowing us to be innovative and creative and think outside of the box. And the fact that they let us come here with an application called Where's My Peeps is actually pretty amazing. Just a little bit about the application. We had an emergency evacuation drill about a year ago after we had a brand new CIO and she didn't know everyone in the organization. We lost our entire middleware team. We didn't know where they were. So someone out there on Crocker Park said, it would be really good if we had an app so we could keep track of who everyone is and have pictures of everyone. So that was the origin of the application. We built this application to integrate with our PeopleSoft application, so we have real-time data about all of our employees. We use Active Directory for the integration and pull up everyone's badge photos. So it's something that's going to be really useful in the event that we have an emergency, which we hope we never have, but we know that we'll have all that information at our fingertips. So thank you very much for the honor. Really appreciate it.
In our next category, easiest app to leverage, the winner is the California Mobile Gallery, California Department of Technology.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think I've said enough. One thing I would like to do, though, first and foremost, is thank Government Ops Agency, Secretary Batcher, of course, Director Ramos, for all your support. Also public sector partners and the vendors, because without them, this would have never happened. But most of all, and development team, I'd love you to come on up. My developers for putting this all together, enterprise solutions and marketing. Specifically, Alexander Tran, Michelle, come on up, Michelle. Carter, Stephen Pierce, Lisa Lehman, Raphael, and Robert Meza, for your dedication and your support. Come on up, don't be shy. So thank you, I appreciate it. And if one more note, if you do have apps or you do have questions or you would like assistance or would like an app built, we're more than happy to help. You can get a hold of us on the website under the Contact Us, feedback and questions. Feel free to send a note. So thank you.
In the next category, Best User Experience. And the winner is the Mobile Law Enforcement Investigation Tool, California Commission on Posts, Department of Justice.
Well, thank you very much. This is an honor. I'm happy to accept this award on behalf of a lot of different people that are involved in this. It goes back, many years now, like 2009, when we did a job task analysis on investigators and throughout the state and the curriculum around that. And an outgrowth of that was that there was a need to develop a mental model about the investigation process that would help both new investigators and seasoned investigators switching into the investigation role. And so I was handed a big stack of papers with all this input from the subject matter experts throughout the state and the hard work of my colleague who no longer works for the state. I was just lucky enough to be put on the project and given the opportunity to do something different, finish out the analysis with my boss, Jan Myra, who's videotaping me. And we finished it up, and I was able to take on the role of the developer and create the app. And it was a lot of fun, and we're really looking forward to version 2. And I want to thank my colleague, Alam Alawadi, who is a co-engineer on just about everything that we do. So thank you very much.
MVP, Most Valuable Program. And the winner is MyLA 311, City of Los Angeles.
Well, first of all, on behalf of City of Los Angeles, the Information Technology Agency, I thank you and being really honored to be here and receiving this award. A little bit about the background about the application. As you know, City of Los Angeles is the second largest city in the nation. So we have, over 4 million residents, and it spans across about 500 square miles. So as you can imagine, we have over 1,000 services that the city provide. We have over 40 departments. So with all of that trouble, all the complication aside, the problem is that, we have a call center, which is 311, launched several years ago. Our call center volume and the wait time was very high. It was about 4 minutes per call. That was on average. And due to the economy downturn, because we lost a lot of budget and resources that go along with that services, so what did we do? Our solution, we partnered with 3DI here, with Rajiv, to build this mobile app. And what does the app do? It actually comprises of 4 great features, right? The first one is, of course, service requests. Instead of calling 311, you can actually use the app. It's available on the Apple and Android OS. You can download it, and then you use it to submit your service request with a touch or a button, a few taps away. Then you don't have to call 311. The other features that we have, we go above and beyond just submitting service requests. What we want to do is making it available, making it easier for the constituents to contact and stay connected with our local city government. The other feature in addition to service requests, we have this, find your local resources, such as, you're in the area, you want to find out where's my nearest park, I want to go to the park to enjoy this, beautiful sunny days. You can, on the app itself, look up where the nearest park. Also, we also integrated all of the social media so you can stay connected with local government. You get Twitters, Facebook, and all the YouTube video that the city produces to make available to you in real time, 80 minutes. The last piece is that, also as a constituent or the residents of the Los Angeles, you want to pay your city bill. You've received bill from the city, such as your utility bills, you can pay online via that mobile app as well. So we're trying to integrate and have everything simple to use and make it easier for constituents to stay connected with the city in one simple app. The app is available for you to download for free. I know most of you do not live in the city of Los Angeles, but I know you have friends. You do visit. It's available for you. You download, and you can use that app anywhere at any time. And I would like to introduce Rajiv, who's actually the brain behind this app.
Well, I think my brain was to work with them, I think. No, it's a great app. I encourage you all to download what we talked about, user experience today. I think that's critical. When one of the key rules of mobile in general is, they give you exactly one chance and 30 milliseconds to decide whether they're going to come back to you or not. 90% of the apps you download are never used again. So if you don't do that experience right, or in the context of the experience right, then really the app has no meaning. So I think that's the kind of takeaway. And as she described, there are 4 interactions that are primary to a city. One of the biggest challenges is that when you have a city that large, we have thousands of different services. How do you pick only 4 buttons? And we said there are 4 experiences. It's connection, it's payment, it's service request, and it's information. And everything sort of subsumes that, and it becomes the only app for the city. So you would think, so how do you avoid proliferation of apps? And so we successfully did that, and I think that's great credit to the city to actually take that initiative. So thank you for that, and thanks all.
I have a badge here with a drink ticket for Rajiv. Thank you very much. Next, we're going to be recognizing with a Certificate of Excellence to the Granite Bay High School Robotics Program. Oh, and me. Okay. This is in recognition to our outstanding dedication to robotics, technology, and service to our community. Wish to thank you for your valued participation in this mobile technology forum.
First of all, I'd like just to thank Jay Song from the California Department of, CHP Department for setting this up and working with their organizers just to give the students a chance to come here and just share with you their passion for what they're doing at the high school level in science, engineering, technology. And again, these are your future leaders, and they are just doing amazing things. We've been doing this from 1998, and just the quality of product that these students do is just amazing every year, and I'm glad they got a chance to come and share that with you today. Thank you.
No, I'll take it. Thank you. You can stay up here, though.
I will.
We're not done. So, yeah, dangerous with a clicker. So we do have one more presentation to make, only just to acknowledge the great work and to provide some recognition here for our very own executive sponsor, Mr. Rob Schmidt. So he not only, sponsored this event, but he took it on as a labor of love, I believe, and something that he took ownership of, helped bring the program, the content, and the vision of this event to fruition. So for all of your hard work, Rob, for helping to put on and sponsor and bring to bear a very successful event, right? Wouldn't you all agree? Very successful event. Congratulations and thank you for your work. Who's manning the camera? Oh, there we go. All right, any closing thoughts?
Again, I'd like to thank public sector partners for putting this event together. I would like to thank our vendor community for sponsoring, and of course, Department of Technology for helping us bring this to fruition. And also for you, the attendees today. I hope you enjoyed the event today, and looking forward to next year's event and organizing. So again, I wish to show a hands for folks that participated and actively made this event happen. Thank you.